Hey folks, Kevin here. Well, it's April 11th, 2024. Yesterday, I spent some time digging up some of our ServiceBerry plants, also known as Juneberry plants or Saskatoon. They have a whole variety of different names for them. Pretty nutritious, both for us and for the wildlife. I had them planted in two different locations, one down near the edge of the first food forest by the solar panel array, which was really bony gravel. They didn't really develop as much as I would like them to have. And I also had them along one of the swales over here in the second food forest. So yesterday, despite the rain, I got them dug up, and in case there were high winds or the sun came out, I went ahead and placed them all, some of the roots down into the swale system, try to protect them from any high winds. We have real high winds here. And today I'm going to try and get these into the ground. So the first thing I did do, I put two stakes in the ground where the line of ServiceBerry plants would be. How did I decide the distance between the line that I'm going to be digging and this line of fruit trees that are right down here as well? Well, I took like 7 paces off from the tree, came down to this location. I looked at the overhang of the canopies here, and knowing what the canopies of the other fruit trees that'll be there, they'll hang out about the same amount. So I think that this will be okay just on the other side of this line. So I'll be digging the holes just on the other side of this line. So here are the ServiceBerry plants. We'll take a quick walk up. I really wanted to get all of the quack grass and bindweed, mungwort, all of those roots and the grasses, separate them from the trees. That'll save me some work in the near future. You can see a lot of new shoots will be coming up here, so there'll be central leaders coming up from the ground, and you can see some of them. Now, of course, these are all being planted too close together to be able to mow in between them and all. I didn't get all the weeds out of there. These out. So I apologize for that interruption. So here's another example. Even if it gets stressed out and a lot of the root mass got broken off from this one, this may take off. I may cut the top off of it. These are already beginning to leaf out, some of the new shoots coming up. So they're just a few feet apart, which will be somewhat of a living fence or a hedgerow. And I haven't decided what I'm going to plant in between them. Initially, if I get enough cardboard, I'd like to sheet mulch them. Of course, the wind's picking up now. So I would like to sheet mulch them, get them set in here. But for right now, the goal is I'll go get Elon. The battery's dead in Elon. I think I've got a bad cell in the battery. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to come right up here. I'll be driving through these really wet spots here. It's really just a big swampy area. And make a little divot where I'm going to plant these. I may go get Mini-Me to get some of the leaf mold mulch to put on top of it. Now, one of the things that I would typically be putting in these holes, right touching the root mass, would be mycorrhizal fungi. Looks like we're out. I thought we still had some more, but that would have a symbiotic, mutually beneficial relationship to all the different plants around here. So they embed or attach to the surface of the roots of the plants that we're planting, and they extend their fungal networks of mycelium out and connect to the other plants in the area that are really well established, and they can have an exchange of nutrients as well. So I'm going to go ahead and shut up now, go get Elon, make little divots here, and see how this process happens. It's much easier if you have a second person, especially with some of these bigger ones, to stand them up and all. Like this is probably 11-12 feet tall, this one is. So, but we'll do our best and see what we can get done. So, time to go get things set up now. Okay, I'm out of energy, tired. The ground is boot-sucking mud. And I tell you, it's not easy shoveling thick chunks of mud and sod, and then some of the rocks in there as well. Thank God I had Elon. Elon's the excavator at Takushi TB290, and so that really helped out a lot. As you can see, I really sunk in quite a ways over in there, and it's not a perfectly straight line, but it will do. And there's probably 3 plants, maybe 4 plants that are questionable, and then there's the stress of this big transplant. I really wish I had the mycorrhizal fungi, but that would have been even one more challenging step trying to get that in. It's enough trying to hold them upright when they're a good sized plant. So, not bad. And I use Elon to sort of smooth out and pack down the surface ground here some. So, get up here on the drier spot. So, that was a nice challenge. I got a nice workout this afternoon, and I'm pretty tired. And so the ServiceBerries or June berries or Saskatoons, or we got Alleghenies, we got a whole variety of different cultivars here that will blossom and produce fruit at different times, and they'll just add to this part of the third food force, and I can go back and rework some of the second and first food force as well as opportunities arise. But we're making progress. I'm happy with this, and God willing, we'll get some more work done in the next few days. I've got to chop up the ash tree that I took down, fill in the hole, get that taken care of, and then I've still got quite a few limbs and trees down. Like over there, still a couple more trees down that I've got to get up soon as well. And I got to decide, am I going to transplant those grapevines as well this season? I'd like to get that done as well. Running out of time, running out of space. But that's it for today's video, folks. I hope it was somewhat interesting, and I hope everybody stays safe and take good care of yourselves, and don't overdo it. Take care now. Bye-bye.